Well, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to Elevenses on Monday. We made it through the weekend, came out the other side, and we're here. I hope you're having a good morning wherever you are.
The first Monday in July.
I know.
And it's a nice, wonderful, not sunny, a little bit rainy day. Welcome to Britain.
British then, yes. Sounds just right. The nice weather comes in September. You have to remember that when they go back to school.
I reckon they should stick us in the those quarantine hotels in Heathrow. So as people are quarantining, waiting to come into Britain, then we should tell them what Britain's really like.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Give us a chance to talk to them about, Britain and then Jesus. There's two really great things.
So it's really sad about the weather, but hey, we've got some good news.
Hey!
Yeah, okay, we can do that then. Yeah, that could be a new role.
Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? So welcome. If you've got any comments, queries, prayer requests or anything else, please let us know. Thank you if you came yesterday to the church. It was great to see you. And we managed to stream the service.
We did. Well done.
Which was miraculous.
It was nothing short of miraculous. We had so many people doing so many technical things. We had you trying to do technical stuff.
Well, it was me and John.
And then Erith. Erith as well.
No, Erith helped out, but not with the streaming, sweetie.
Not with the streaming, no.
No, she was brilliant there. She helped out with the
she made sure you had words to the music and things like that.
Yeah, no, she was really good. And there were so many people helping out. So thank you so much if you were helping out yesterday as well. It was a real team effort, wasn't it? But it was really exciting. Really exciting to just be meeting together and to just be together and just be able to worship God. It was really great.
No, it was good. It was really good. It was our first time.
You found it quite stressful, didn't you?
Because
you had a screaming baby.
Because Annie was screaming constantly. That was quite stressful. Not in the service. I took her out, but that meant I had to spend a lot of time in the rain. That wasn't particularly pleasant.
That wasn't great, really, was it? But Sue was very sweet, wasn't she?
Sue was lovely. Thank you, Sue.
Wasn't really very good for you. No. Anyway, we're still back there this Sunday, so please come along. That's going to be fun. I think Rod's talking this Sunday. There should be some more music from yours truly. And hopefully we can get a couple more people singing. Sarah and Nadia came to sing one song and then learned the last one.
They did. It's great.
Which was really good. Very brave of them. So that was really good. And Jonathan and Fro were helping, which was really cool. So there is live music. You can't sing with us at the moment, unfortunately. But you never know what Boris is going to say later. I think it's today, isn't he? That it's going to...
It could all change.
Tell us all that we don't need to wear masks. Don't worry about the pandemic numbers growing now and flying through the roof, etc., etc. There's no worries, really. Nothing to see here.
I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Good, excellent. Nothing. So this week we're doing Psalm 76. When I say we, it's our week off. So we're just here presenting, being our normal annoying selves.
Meanwhile, Rod is
just doing the hard work.
The Psalm.
So we're going to hand over to Rod now. Rod entitled this God of All. I couldn't find a picture for God of All, but when I listened to his talk, I thought, in brackets, 2 parts, ? Would be also a good thing, because it's kind of about that. You'll see in a minute. We're going to hand you over to Rod now, after Hannah's prayed for him.
You do that to me every time.
Yeah.
Am I praying retrospectively then? Because he's already done it.
No, he's about to do it for us now. Just because we're playing it. Nobody else has seen it yet. This is live.
Oh,
just pray
Monday,
for the word
Mondays.
of God,
okay.
darling.
All right. Father, thank you that we can meet together in person, but we can also meet together online, and that we have the technology to do this. And I just pray now that Rod's words would be your words, and that they would really penetrate our hearts. In your name. Amen.
Amen. Can you tell we haven't got many of the children here now? We've got a couple.
Couple. But that's
not
better
many.
than 7.
Right, should we hand over to Rod?
Let's do that.
Excellent.
Thanks, Jonathan and Hannah. Hello, everyone. Good to be with you again this morning. I was reading the other day about the latest outbreak of violence between Israel and Palestine, in the seemingly endless struggle between Jews and Muslims. including conflict in the capital, Jerusalem. And this conflict has had a global impact. So since the last ceasefire, there have been a record number of reports of anti-Semitic incidents on our streets in the UK, with abuse poured out through megaphones and even physical assaults. And when we see this sort of thing happening, many onlookers think the problem must be religion. Why do they fight over their version of the truth? Is it really the God of the Jews against the God of Islam? Or are they two understandings of the same thing? Or are both sides wrong? Aren't all religions just different paths to the same God? Don't other religions talk about the same God just under a different name? Well, this week we're looking at Psalm 76, which begins by looking back to a great deliverance. The story goes that Judah was being bullied by the neighbouring empire of Assyria for its wealth. The king laid siege to Jerusalem and directly slandered the name of God as useless against his forces, only to wake up on the day of battle to find his troops dead and the war over. This was a local episode on Jerusalem, God's chosen city, defending a fierce attack, perhaps remarkable in its way, but narrow, of provincial interest only. I'm going to read Psalm 76, the verses 1 to 6, the first half. For the choir director, a psalm of Asaph, a song to be accompanied by stringed instruments. God is honored in Judah. His name is great in Israel. Jerusalem is where he lives. Mount Zion is his home. There he has broken the fiery arrows of the enemy, the shields and swords and weapons of war. You are glorious and more majestic than mountains filled with beasts of prey. Our boldest enemies have been plundered. They lie before us in the sleep of death. No warrior could lift a hand against us. At the blast of your breath, O God of Jacob, their horses and chariots lay still. Here's a picture of God in his stronghold, but this is not a cozy fireside type of scene. When it talks of his home, the Hebrew words are actually describing the lair of a lion, and the fiery arrows of the enemy are really thunderbolts. This is a cosmic battle. And this is a God who is known by Judah as their God. Yet from the beginning the Bible is clear. This is about the God of everyone. Jesus himself said that salvation is from the Jews, but it's a blessing intended for all nations. And in this psalm, we see the aggressor is actually helpless, and what prevails is God's miraculous restraint on the enemy. Christians are known for saying Jesus is the only way to God. But this can make us sound bigoted and exclusive, or even offensive to others. So why do we say this? The first thing to answer with is that we're not talking about opinions or preferences here. It is said, faith is only as valid as the object in which that faith is placed. If what we have faith in is just one option, it doesn't get you very far. For me, it is not about having an opinion, me with my idea and you with yours. This is rather about what is true and what isn't. When Jesus says, "No one comes to the Father except through me," If it's true, we should believe it and act on it. If it's not, or we just doubt like Pontius Pilate asking, "What is truth?" we have to walk away. There is no doubt everyone has their own individual journey to faith. There are many paths to Jesus, and no two stories are the same. But beyond that is what Jesus called the narrow gate, one way to deal with sin and set us free. So as the gospel puts it, the Word became flesh in Jesus, no one else. So we agree with Peter's conclusion that salvation is found in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given to men by which we must be saved. He really is indispensable. And this is where Christianity parts company from any other faith tradition. But let's be clear here. Our battles are not with those of other faiths. Our fight is with spiritual powers and authorities of evil. We hold with greatest respect everyone with sincerely held beliefs, but without agreeing with their position. So in a conflict like Israel-Palestine, we pray for both sides and condemn any anti-Semitic views in no uncertain terms. But we continue to believe in reconciliation with God only through what Jesus did on the cross, and hope for nothing less for those we care about. The God of Jacob is the only God of the whole universe. Let's continue to work for a world united in peace, the peace that comes from faith in truth. Well, thank you for listening. Have a great day.
Thank you, Rod, for that. It's an interesting one, isn't it? How we do all have a different way of coming to Jesus, don't we? Everybody's story is a different one, but there's still only one way, effectively, to him, I suppose.
There's a popular song from about 15 years ago is coming to my head called One Way, which was just impossible to play on the piano, can I just say as well. Used to give me cold
one way
sweats.
or another, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not one way or another.
What one?
No, I'm not going to start singing it to you.
Go on.
No,
Please do.
Absolutely not.
No.
But we do have a couple of songs for you, though. We thought we'd do a Waker Waker Zion today, and then it's really your choice. So Come and Stand Before Your Maker is the default choice, if nobody else says anything else. But if you do want to say something else, then you've got a choice of, what have they got a choice of, Hannah?
Well, if I could see what was
Heaven's
in front
Armies,
of me.
Come As You Are, Blessed Be the Name of the Lord, In the Beginning, Great Are You, Lord, King of Kings, Creator of the Starry Heights, Spoken Vessels.
Maybe you should do Heaven's
Waiting here
Armies,
for
because
you.
we did that yesterday and people are still learning it. Good idea?
Tell us what you think.
Maybe.
We will start with a Waker Waker Zion. This is Awake, Awake, O Zion, Our God Reigns. Is that one okay? Can we keep that one?
Oh, she's smiling in that one. That's nice. What are we going to have next? Because no one's responded.
We're having a good day
We're
today,
having
aren't
a
we?
really great day. Things are going swimmingly well.
They are going pretty well today.
They are.
Actually.
Although, Josiah, if you watch this, I have good news for you later from a phone call I've just had. So, what should we have then? God of Angel Armies. I think we should have God of Angel Armies. That was my choice. And as no one else is saying anything, then I'm going to choose.
Right.
Did you want something different?
No, dear. Let's just have that again. I've got to find it now.
We'll do something else then.
No, you just keep talking, darling, and then I'll find it while you're talking.
Just a reminder of what's going on this week. We have toddlers outside at 10 o'clock on the park extension. I'll be there with Claire this week. Do come and join us if you have a child between the ages of 0 and 5, or if you're expecting, you're also very welcome to come and join us just for a chat and catch
You're
up.
expecting?
Yeah, if you're pregnant, you can come and join us as well. Because it's good to get to know other
I look like
families.
I'm expecting after the last few weeks, I tell you.
He doesn't look like that. But we'll be there at 10 with parachute games, stories and songs. Don't forget as well, there is an event coming up with St Hilda's and ourselves, and also Warney Methodist Church in the woods on the 24th of July. There are details on the Toddlers page about that, and that's called Muddy Church, and it's for all ages to come and get messy and muddy. 24th of July, Saturday. I think it's Saturday.
You know we're not here.
No, we're not here, but it's still going
Okay.
ahead without us there. But people are welcome to join that too. There'll be lots and lots of fun and games. And also, we have something else coming up in the next few weeks for toddlers. Just stay tuned for those details because they're not quite finalised just yet. What else have we got? Friday.
We've got a song coming up now.
Great, I can stop talking now.
It was labelled wrongly by me. Okay, here we go. Here's God of Heaven's Armies. It's one of our favourites. Whom shall I fear? God of Angel Armies. Fills the night, it cannot hide the light. Whom shall I fear? You crush the enemy underneath my feet. You are my sword and shield, though troubles linger still. Whom shall I stands behind? The God of angel armies is always by my side. The one who reigns forever, he is a friend of mine. The God of angel armies is always by my side. My strength is in is the victory. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? I know who goes before me. I know who stands behind. The God of angel armies is always by my side. A friend of mine, the God of angel armies is always by my side. side, the one who reigns forever. He is a friend of mine. The God of angel armies is always by my side. I know who goes before me. I know who stands behind. The God of angel armies is always by my side. The one who reigns forever, he is a friend of mine. The God of angel armies is always by my side. The God of angel armies is always by my side. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Fantastic. Well, there you go. That's all for today, folks. If you noticed, if you were at church yesterday, there's an extra bit. Excuse me. There's an extra bit just at the end of that song, which we didn't sing. A little bit of variation with a repeat for the chorus. So really hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much to Rod for his talk as well. It's a really fantastic summation. If you're just getting the end of this, do go back once we've finished and have a listen to that. Really about truth and about what is truth. What do we accept as truth? And what happens when there is truth? What do we do about it? You know, it's pretty obvious that when we go to a doctor and somebody says to us, "This is wrong with you," normally we would take the doctor's advice and either take the medicine or rest or do something else, whatever the advice is. But bizarrely, when God speaks, the person that's made us, the person that created us and everything in the world, when he speaks to us, sometimes we still like to have a good argument with him about stuff. Maybe that's happening even more, even in doctor's surgeries with the internet and everything else. But there is a question about truth. What is the truth? And if it is true that Jesus died for us and is the only way to God, then what is our response to that? Rod's coming back again for the second half of Psalm 76 on Friday. It's brilliant. Come and join us then. We will look forward to seeing you then. If you've got prayer requests or you've got song requests, and we've recorded that song, we've done it. I doubt we're going to get time to record anything else. We'll certainly play that for you. So let us know, and we will see you on Friday. Take care. Bye-bye.